Welcome everybody to our second ever pay-per-view, the Elimination Chamber.
Whoever thought we would make it this far? What kind of world is this that we're allowed to keep going like this?
I have no idea, and someone really needs to tell JoJo that it's not the Universal Championship, it's the Galactic Championship.
I don't think she knows what's going on here, because we don't really know what's going on here, so I just assume they're not giving her notes anyway, but... Daniel Bryan!
Yeah!
What's Daniel Bryan doing coming in here? We all know, or, you know, we know now, I don't even know if we've mentioned it before here, but the Galaxy Championship doesn't get number one contenders. There is none of that garbage. It is just an open challenge. It must be defended at least once between each pay-per-view, and at the applicable pay-per-views, it will be defended in an open challenge here.
I like that. I really like that. Goldust did a good job with this championship. As well, a good job at determining that champion. Remember, that was Heath Slater and Buddy Murphy fighting for that championship a couple weeks ago on Raw. On SmackDown. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, what are you doing? Goldust has nothing to do with Raw. Keep it straight, Astra.
I'm so used to the red brand at this point. That's all I think about.
You seeing red here?
I am. Look at the ropes.
No!
As we see that beautiful WrestleMania sign, yeah, that means, of course, we are about 6 weeks away from WrestleMania. Some big things gonna happen, I hope.
This is a little pit stop here. We had to pull over, get some snackages, and, you know, do our business in the bathrooms. But one person who doesn't need any snackages is one Buddy Murphy.
The Galactic Champion.
That he is, coming out here with his little, frilly pants and his, you know, little strut he got going on here.
Yeah, he's got the strut. I don't like his entrance music. I think he needs to talk to someone and change that.
Nah, don't worry. Soon enough, I think we'll get it fixed and straightened up here because he is the best kept secret. But once word of mouth gets out as to how truly good he is, I think Buddy Murphy will get the respect that he truly and rightfully deserves.
Absolutely, Plastic. And of course, we're kicking off a big show tonight. We've got 2 Elimination Chamber matches coming up.
That's a lot of carnage.
That's 12 men, an elimination style. I'm terrified. No one knows who's gonna walk out as the champions tonight.
That we don't. We do know the contestants. We do know the order that has been predetermined here. But that doesn't change a thing. Our championships could change hands here. You know, it's hard to say with Elimination Chamber. Anything can happen, really.
But that is later tonight. Of course, right now, we're gonna call this action 2 very great wrestlers, fantastic in everything that they've done in their careers. One not so well known, of course, but the other, this man, Daniel Bryan, of course, overcoming all the odds, coming back from a serious career-ending injury. And now here he is.
Here he is against Buddy Murphy. And see, this is probably one of the biggest tests. Well, actually, it is the biggest test that Buddy Murphy has had so far. He's going against Daniel Bryan. You know, he's...
Daniel Bryan.
He's Daniel Bryan. What else can you really say about this? The dude has won nearly every single championship that you can in this industry.
Except this one.
Except for that one. So, he wants it. Here's his opportunity. He's going to have to pry it out of Buddy Murphy's cold, dead hands.
I believe you're correct on that, but I can't wait to see this action get underway as JoJo just finished introducing both men. Buddy Murphy handing off that championship, and we're getting ready to start the Elimination Chamber with a bang.
Second ever pay-per-view. I'm still stumped on that, though. We managed to get 2 pay-per-views.
I'm impressed. We made it this far. We're 8 weeks in now.
We're going all the way to Mania, baby.
This is the road to WrestleMania. We started with a bang, and we're gonna move on with a bang.
Here we go, the bell rings. Buddy Murphy, Daniel Bryan squaring off. I say they're a little bit cautious of each other. They both know their opponents fairly well here.
Big forearm from Buddy Murphy as Daniel Bryan rolls out of the ring right away. Doesn't want anything to do with that.
I guess caught off guard here. We got to understand that Daniel Bryan is a very technical wrestler here, but as is Buddy Murphy. He just doesn't really show it off. He chooses to go for the more hard-hitting style. But Daniel Bryan also is not a stranger to that, so very evenly matched here.
Went for a drop kick off the springboard drop kick there. Sorry, I stumbled up in my words. But Buddy Murphy outsmarting Daniel Bryan and moving out of the way. But keep in mind here, so far, every bit of offense that Daniel Bryan has tried, Buddy Murphy has had an answer to.
And he has, oh my word, a moonsault off the top rope there to Daniel Bryan, not able to get out of the way there as he stands up, starts taunting, showing that he is, he's not afraid of the veteran Daniel Bryan here in the ring.
I don't think Daniel Bryan's even touched him.
I'm not too sure here. There we go. Oh, he gets wizarded in there with a beautiful hip toss, sending Buddy Murphy to the mat, saying, no, 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 you don't get to get easy. Get that easy of a match out of me, sorry. German suplex into the turnbuckle, knocking Buddy Murphy to the ground and showing some disrespect by pushing him down with his boot.
Went for a quick stomp there, but Buddy Murphy quickly reversing, getting out of that and giving a stomp of his own. Now both men finally getting some back and forth action. A nice drop kick to the upper thigh there from Daniel Bryan.
Looked like Buddy Murphy tried to get out of the way there, but still got caught on the knee by Daniel Bryan, hyperextending himself there before trying to deliver one of his own, and Daniel Bryan quickly taking advantage once more.
Big kicks here from both these men, showing a good battle between these two. So far, you know, it started a little one-sided, but now it's coming back. Daniel Bryan is turning this match around.
That is
fighting back.
Back and forth is the appropriate term here. This has been very evenly matched between these two competitors, and exactly what I wanted to see here tonight, Astra.
100% as Daniel Bryan saying he's going for something one more time. I don't know what exactly that is going to be.
Not too sure. Buddy Murphy saying no. Whatever that one thing is that you want to do again, no, not right now. I'm getting out of here.
Seeming now both men staring at each other again from across the ring, giving each other what seems to be a fair bit of respect. They're not, you know, charging after each other right at the beginning or at any moment. They're kind of squaring off every time that they go to fight each other.
That is a good point there, Astra. You got to understand that Daniel Bryan really made his roots in Ring of Honor, which is huge on respect. He grew up with a very, very illustrious crew, so he knows about respect. He knows that you, no matter what happens with the contest, you need to respect your opponents here.
Big kick from Buddy Murphy, but then Daniel Bryan catching the leg, and now going for a few kicks of his own as we now get the, I don't even know what the proper word here is, but the yes kicks.
That's the proper word.
Okay, good. I wanted to make sure. I didn't know if he called them something different, but he's now feeling it. He's getting ready for another big move. What is he doing? Daniel Bryan, now is not the time to taunt. You missed your opportunity.
He's getting the crowd riled up, Astra. Sometimes you got to do that there.
He could have went for that running knee, though.
Yeah, he could have. He still has time, though, as he gets himself set up in the corner for it once more.
It's seeming like we're going for it. He's getting the crowd involved, going for the knee, and Buddy Murphy just pushing him out of the way.
That he did.
Knowing that Daniel Bryan was coming for that, I guess, hearing the crowd cheering, he must have realized what was going on. Now we get to see Buddy Murphy lifting him up for a beautiful brainbuster.
He tried to get a big boot on Daniel Bryan there, but seemed like he was a little bit out of wits there. Wasn't too sure where he was or what was going on. He wasn't quite able to get it.
Buddy Murphy going for some yes kicks of his own there, if you didn't notice. But now it looks like he's setting up for something a little bigger. Grabbing Daniel by the hair.
I don't know if it was by the hair. I think it was just by the temples. Just straight up throwing him to the ground there by his head, which is incredible. You got to know, remember here, Buddy Murphy, he may be small, but he's flipping strong.
Going for some just some stomps. He's kind of taking it easy on Daniel here. He's just kind of waiting for Daniel to light a fire under his butt, for lack of a better word.
I'm going to be honest here, Esther. I think that's what he wants. He wants Daniel Bryan to be the best competitor that he can possibly be. He wants the best challenge that he can get here to prove the prestige of this Galaxy Championship.
That is a very good point, as don't forget, these two are kicking off the show tonight. Maybe at some point this championship could work its way closer to the mid to main event of a pay-per-view. You never know.
It's hard to see here. The WWE Championship has a lot of prestige, and the Undisputed Belt so far has been doing pretty well itself there. So, oh, Daniel Bryan catching Buddy Murphy with an elbow there, busting him open.
They're going for that signature pump handle. Is he going to hit it? That is the true question. A little bit of a back and forth prior to that. Nailing that pump handle, but he is right next to the ropes. Daniel Bryan just has to reach out.
Right next to the ropes, but notice that Buddy Murphy was holding Daniel Bryan's arm down so that he wasn't able to reach the ropes with the arm closest to said ropes there. Very smart on Buddy Murphy's part.
Very smart, but let's not count out Daniel Bryan yet. He just kicked out about 2.5 from that beautiful pump handle slam, pump handle driver. I don't even know what he calls that move. But
it's almost like a variation of his finisher, Murphy's Law. It's a little bit strange here. But we got to understand that Daniel Bryan is one of the most resilient competitors to compete. Sorry to be a little bit redundant there, but to compete in the WWE in the past decade, he is incredible.
Big dropkick from Buddy, and absolutely Daniel Bryan is one of the top competitors I'd have to say of the last decade. Absolutely. But has he ever faced an opponent such as Buddy Murphy? I don't believe he has.
That is yet to be determined there, as we get a vicious powerbomb from Buddy Murphy as he stands gloating in the corner with blood running down his forehead. But the American Dragon smells that coming and starts working on Buddy Murphy there, getting some offense of his own there.
Beautiful suplex, and now some stomps to the chest. Almost like a switch has been flipped for Daniel Bryan right here.
I think this is exactly what Buddy Murphy wanted here, I'm going to be honest. As he tries to get Daniel Bryan before he jumps off the ropes, but he wasn't able to make it in time. But Daniel Bryan still leaping over him, hitting the mat hard.
He did indeed hit that mat hard, and now Buddy Murphy again dropping Daniel Bryan right on the back of the neck. Of course, surgically repaired. This can't be good for Daniel Bryan in the long term. Of course, he wants to stay in action, but Daniel Bryan reversing the big kick from Buddy Murphy. I believe he was going for that Murphy's Law one more time, but now Daniel Bryan setting up for something.
That he is. We'll see what Daniel Bryan is able to do here now as Buddy Murphy slides over the back there and hits him with a beautiful forearm.
This match is absolutely insane, Plastic. I can't believe that we're getting to see this for the opening match of the show. I really hope that means that every other match tonight follows suit.
That it is. You see here, Buddy Murphy and Daniel Bryan, they know they need to put on a good show for this crowd here to wake them up, to get them ready. As Buddy Murphy is going for a brainbuster once more. Beautiful, and he hits it.
That cannot be good for Daniel Bryan. I feel very bad for that man right now.
Once more he goes for the kick. He gets him set up here, gets the arm underneath and up above, on his shoulder, and the slight modification of fireman's carry, and he hits it.
He hits it. That's surely it for Daniel Bryan. There's no way he can kick out of this move twice.
Incredible. Daniel Bryan not able to quit here yet, and Buddy Murphy got to be furious right now. This is his match. This is his showcase of his talent on Elimination Chamber, and Daniel Bryan just says no, he will not quit.
That is absolutely... I'm just going to eat my shoes, because every time I've said something so far that Daniel Bryan surely can't kick out, he does.
At least boil your shoes before you eat it first. Makes it a little bit easier to get down your gullet there. I speak from experience here, Astra. It's pretty hard up in that van sometimes.
Oh, that can't be good, as Daniel Bryan went for the yes kicks, but Buddy Murphy with a quick reversal, catching the kick. And now setting up one more time by the looks of it. Blood streaming down his face. Going for that brainbuster one more time. That's 4 tonight.
I don't even know if Daniel Bryan has any sweet clue where he is. He's taken so many of those brainbusters here now in this variation of the Murphy's Law so many times. He can't get off from this.
There's no way. Buddy going straight for the pin this time. Every other time he kind of hesitated. But that's it. Buddy Murphy taking the victory. The bloody victory over Daniel Bryan.
What a hard-fought victory that was, Astra. That was incredible from both of these men here. No quit on either end here. It took Buddy Murphy, how many? 3, 4 brainbusters? 4 brainbusters, I believe, plus 3 of the variant of the Murphy's Law to put Daniel Bryan down.
Very impressive performance from both parties tonight. But of course, our champion, Buddy Murphy, showing he still has what it takes. He won that belt, and now he's defended that belt.
That he has. So congratulations to Buddy Murphy on that hard-fought victory there tonight. Galactic Championship, not Universal Champion. Come on, JoJo.
I don't think she'll ever get that right.
No, she won't. But we move on now to the next match, whatever that is going to be here, as we have Buddy Murphy celebrating. Proud, bloody, and tired for sure.
I've just received word from production crew that the following match is going to be a 2 out of 3 falls match between Elias and Bobby Roode.
For some reason, when you said Elias, my mind immediately went to Buddy Murphy, because I'm just ecstatic over him holding that win. But here we go.
That's fine. I guess JoJo just confirming what I have just heard from production. So now at least we're on the ball. Let's get Elias and Bobby Roode out here. Of course, the Intercontinental Champion, Bobby Roode, defending that belt a couple of times now.
That he did, and even beating the the Undisputed Champion.
That is correct. Andrade, that was quite the match. I still can't believe that Bobby Roode took down the champion like that.
Oh, I believe it. Bobby is very, very proud of this belt that he has, and he's not going to give it up easily. Elias is going to have to do a whole lot to keep Bobby Roode down for not just one, but 2 falls here tonight.
It's going to be a very hard-fought battle for both of these men. Hopefully, Bobby Roode can come out on top, because of course he's had that belt since day one.
That he has.
That would be a shame for him to lose it tonight, but of course that is the challenge ahead of you as a competitor in the WWE. You could win or lose at any moment.
That is true.
Especially as a champion.
If you have that belt, you need to defend it in order to make it prestigious. You cannot hide and just hold on to your belt. It needs to be seen. People need to know about it. The crowd needs to care about it here.
100%. Unlike Andrade with that Undisputed Championship, he's hidden since he won it.
Yeah, it's the same thing with Vader. He hasn't been seen until he had a tag match there just before the Rumble, or just before Elimination Chamber, sorry. But I just don't know if Goldust knows where to fit them into it. And Vader is just fine holding onto that belt and enjoying it.
Most certainly, as we still have no friggin' idea who's looking after the Raw side of things, so he's just putting matches out willy-nilly. I'm still pretty sure that the wrestlers backstage are the ones deciding their matches.
We know that does not go well with the history of WCW, for instance. Once you let the talent start booking the show and running things and making the matches, that's when you get problems.
That is 100% when you get problems. And well, I mean, we don't know if that's true, but we still haven't seen that general manager anywhere. I just get a couple of emails every now and again saying this is going to happen, that's going to happen. Other than that, things just kind of roll out the ramp.
Yeah. We don't normally find out what's happening until we get the entrances, or we get a note from production, or anything of the sort here.
Hopefully that changes in the coming future.
We'll see, but, I mean, we're 2 pay-per-views into it. We don't have much left till the WrestleMania.
That's a very good point, Plastic. As the lights go dark, and Bobby Roode showing off for everyone around the world. Might I add, forgot to mention this, y'all get to watch this for free. This is our very second free preview.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is our free preview. I don't even think we mentioned that during the Royal Rumble.
I don't believe we did. But now I'm going to bring it up.
But now. Sure. I got nothing. You don't pay money for this. You just watch it. You just enjoy it. Hopefully you enjoy it.
I hope you enjoy it.
But here we go. Elias in one corner. Bobby Roode in the prestigious, beautiful Intercontinental Championship in the other corner.
Man, I love that graphic.
It is arousing.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The challenger, Elias.
Now, the important question tonight, Astra. Are you ready to walk with Elias?
Nah, I'm with the glorious one tonight. I'm all on Bobby Roode winning this match.
Is he going to give you that glory shot later?
Oh, he is.
Oh dear.
We already had this conversation. We were talking backstage. But that's irrelevant. That's only if he retains his championship.
Oh, so you mean if he loses, he gets nothing?
Yep.
Wow, that's just cold.
It is. It is. But that's it.
Well, you know what happens either way. Elias wins or loses. I'm going to walk hand in hand with him down the beach. It will be a romantic night. I'll get some wine and dine him, and he'll take me to town.
I hope he does.
I hope he does too, because I'm really hungry.
This is fantastic as we now kick off the second match of the night for the Intercontinental Championship. 2 out of 3 falls. Let's go.
2 out of 3 falls here. This is something that was just dropped on us not too long ago, which is super exciting. Bobby Roode feeling like... Do you think he decided this? Do you think he wanted 2 or 3 falls here tonight to prove that he can beat Elias or any competitor that comes his way? Do you think maybe he's getting too cocky?
I believe that the championship gold might actually be going to his head. Again, he is the longest reigning champion in WWE under new management.
That he is, and he beat Andrade with the undisputed championship around his waist. It must feel incredible right now to be Bobby Roode. He must be on cloud 9, as they say.
You also have to beware the ego can swell to the point where you get blinded by it. So you think you're so good that your opponent cannot possibly beat you. So, well, I guess we'll have to see right now, as we've missed a little bit of the action here, as Elias throwing Bobby into the corner with a big knee to the chest and now choking him out. The referee needs to stop this.
I gotta bring it back to a point here there, Astra. I think somebody who has let their ego go to their head time and time again is Bobby Roode's opponent here, Elias. He thinks he is God's gift to man.
He most certainly does, as, I mean, apparently our general manager agrees, because Elias has seen a lot of action and been given a lot of opportunity, and this, I'm really hoping, is his final shot at Bobby Roode's championship.
Well, let's see if this is his final and only shot that he needs to win that belt. Because right now, it's been a little bit back and forth with Bobby Roode gaining the majority of the advantage here tonight.
Most certainly a big kick to the stomach, but Elias says no. Big clothesline in response.
That he has. Let's see, he had an opportunity there to take advantage of Bobby Roode there, but he didn't. He just decided to wait as he starts just... looks like he's raking at Bobby Roode's face, and the referee just letting it slide.
I mean, he pretty much did that in the ref's face that time.
That he did. The ref was looking straight at him there as Elias starts taking off the turnbuckle there, and Bobby Roode doesn't quite catch him in time there, and the corner's taken off, exposing that deadly, deadly steel.
If either of these men are thrown into that corner, it can only mean the downfall for at least one fall in this match.
You gotta look at something here, Astra. It seems like they didn't choose the truly dangerous corner. The ropes are joined in one corner, which they normally line up from the top to the bottom ropes there to make sure that, you know, they got the join there. But what that does is it makes this big bulbous knot there, which is the most dangerous part of the turnbuckles there. So if you expose the turnbuckles there, probably would have been a lot worse off here.
Big knee from Elias, but hitting it in the turnbuckle, unfortunately for him, it was not the exposed turnbuckle, so he had a little bit of padding there. Didn't hurt as much.
Right there, the referee going for the, oh, no.
The low blow from Elias while the referee was distracted.
Now, unfortunately,
with the turnbuckle.
Not paying attention there, so Elias not entirely sure what to do there. It looked like he was panicking a little bit, going back and forth from the referee to Bobby Roode. Must have been yelling at the ref, saying, "Turn around, look what I've done, look, look, look."
Unfortunately, he didn't go for the pin there. I feel like that would have been the perfect advantage for Elias in that situation. At least to claim a free pinfall.
That I have to agree with you 100% there, Astra, as Bobby Roode must be feeling that in the nether regions there. But Elias gave him too much time. That's what it comes down to. He had too much time and too much opportunity to get up there.
100% big knee to the chin of Bobby Roode after he just slid back into the ring. And now a big clothesline from Elias.
Running the ropes there. Seems like he's trying to make his way to the corner there, but Bobby Roode is a little bit too close, blocking his path there, so he had to try to figure out a way to get to it.
Big elbow drop right to the sternum. And again with this, Elias, you need to take advantage of every situation and pin. He finally gets the pinfall. And that's 1 point for Elias after a beautiful elbow drop.
That it is. Both men going back to their appropriate corners there.
A little bit of a taunt. Both men.
Bobby Roode in no position to taunt here right now. Elias has a point over on you. That's the first pinfall that Bobby Roode has taken.
Big smack to the cheek for Bobby to Elias that time.
That was there, taking him down to the ground and just... Is he going to be doing that to you later tonight, Astra?
I mean, I hope so.
Oh.
But Bobby Roode setting up for that glorious DDT. Are we going to see it? No, we see a spinebuster instead.
That's all right. I'd love to see that every day of the week there, Astra. If I could have just Bobby Roode come to my house and give somebody a spinebuster, I'd love to see it there.
Absolutely. And instead, going for that glorious DDT, countered with a clothesline from Elias, and now Elias
setting him up for the drift away here.
Setting him up as he gonna hit it. It's looking like he's got it.
This is looking real bad for Bobby Roode here right now.
There's no way. that Bobby Roode just lost 2 falls in 30 seconds.
I think what happened was exactly what we said was going to happen there, Astra. His ego got the better of him. He thought he was invincible, unstoppable, and now Elias is just going to drift away with that Intercontinental Championship.
And of course, no rematches with this promotion, so Bobby's going to have to earn his way back up to get that glorious championship back.
That he will. You think he's going to go for that one, or if he's going to decide that he gets a shot at the big belt? I feel like him losing this one, though, is going to hurt his ego more than anything.
It most certainly will. We'll have to find out on Monday Night Raw. But for now, we're going to close this portion of the show with Elias standing tall. And we will be right back with some tag team action.